Well, good day. This is another pickups video, the first of 2026. It is March 1st, and spring is in the air. So I'm glad we survived another winter. And on to the finds. Of course, you see it to your left here. I have two packages. I did open this off camera just to not check. I didn't check nothing yet. This is still sealed. But this, I'm going to just cover my stuff because I wanted to see the date is from 2020. So this is a package I haven't had since 5.5 years now. So I don't know why I never opened it up. It was in my closet. That's going to be on video. And another one, I don't know if I'm going to show it after. But first the finds. First thing I got for $1. I don't know if I paid way too much, but still I like this. The Star Wars soundtrack, Episode 1. I did grow up with this movie. Yes, I did watch it, and it was good. I like it, so I got the the whole CD soundtrack with that artwork here. I like that. Phantom Menace Episode 1 soundtrack. That's cool. I've never had some movie soundtrack. It was always artists. But this is the first one. I want to start collecting these, but I think this one was pretty cool. For $1, I wouldn't mind picking that up. Another for $1 is this sealed 2 case. I always need this VHS tape case. So you have that storage cases for the cassette tapes. That's cool for $1. Very good. And then onto the video games. I think these are the games. Yeah, this is from Kingston. Oh yeah. First I got, and it's funny, I brought up the soundtrack here of Star Wars, but first I'm gonna go on to the video games that I pull out here. NHL 97 complete for PS1. Of course, I don't collect for the PS1, but I do think that for the condition it was in, very clean, and I like the NHL games on the PlayStation, so I will collect that. I like the other one. What's it? Blades of Steel 2000. I have to show that off one day. That is a cool disc artwork for that. But it said $3. But did I pay $1? I don't know. Price. Yeah, $3. It says $3, but I don't recall if I paid less. I'll just go with that. This was not 10, but because I think it was half off. Everything was half off. No, but this I paid $2. I don't remember this because this is funny. This is the Super Mario Galaxy official soundtrack, much like that, but this is a video game. This is my first video game soundtrack. This was not $10. I think I paid $2, but those were different merchants, anyways. But this was a good find. This is actually from the old school website, Nintendo website, where you used to collect points and used to redeem them. This was one of the gifts, and it's in bilingual language too. That's always a plus. I didn't pay $10. I paid much less than that, but that's cool. Here, this was Donkey Kong. I paid not that, but to have this. This was from not Richmond Hill. I passed through, and I think I negotiated $10 off, so I paid instead of $60. You see there, I paid $50 cash. So that's always a plus. Another Black Label game, Donkey Kong on the NES. This was a hard game to find. I finally found it. I think it was a fair price for $50. It's for that purpose. So I'm glad I have a clean copy, and I'm missing Junior Matt now, Donkey Kong Junior Matt, but that's a hard much tougher to find, much like a CD soundtrack. And this one was, yeah, it goes along well with the Star Wars. Shadows of the Empire for the 64. I didn't have this, of course. The back is ripped, but the front is clean. That I didn't matter. That too, I paid I think I knocked $5 off there too. So $15 for Shadows of the Empire and $50 for Donkey Kong Classics. There, Black Label. both black labels. I don't know what that's about, but I really like that game. That's a good game. From that leap to the 64 era. Is that it for that? I have a receipt here. Okay. Is that for? Oh, okay. That makes sense. For the other stuff. So I'm gonna jump ahead. This I scored recently. I'm gonna jump ahead to VHS tapes. I finally have this in English. Great Hockey Classics, Molson Collection, Toronto, Montreal, Stanley Cup '59. Good condition. That was $1. I had that in French. Now I'm gonna sell the other one in French. Hockey Fights. This one was again $2 because of the double, the dual tape set. So $1 each, $2. I think this was at Valley Village. So I didn't have that box set. Hockey Fights 2-set tape. Very good. Glad to have that. This, oh yes, finally have this game. This is a game I know I wanted to have. Blaster Master, because again, the soundtrack to this game is incredible. So Blaster Master, it says $12.99 here. I had $5 off, so I paid about $8 for Blaster Master, which was, I think, really fair. I didn't really test it out up until now because I got these a couple of months, so I'm really behind. But this is a good one. So that's two good NES games there. We have, what else did I have? Oh yeah, I did stop at another pawn store or thrift store or whatever, and I got this for, this too was $5 with its case. Donkey Kong, much like that NES game over here. I think it's the port to the Game Boy Advance. So that's cool. I got that as well for $5 with its case. Really sweet score there. And then the rest, believe it or not, in this bag are Atari games that I got for $2 a piece. Defender, didn't have this one. This one's a bit uncommon, and it's the one from the AVGN episode, The Sword Quest, Earthworld. Yeah, this one, I don't know if it has a bit of this. That's at a 10. I got this for $2, so 2, 4, 6. The original Combat. So many variants on this game, but this is the game program with the Atari label there, symbol, logo. This one is Berserk, that you play with the joystick. Berserk on the Atari 2600, 4 games. $2 a piece. Yes, sir. I will take that. And here, oh, Wave Race on the Game Boy. I wanted this one. I wanted Wave Race for the original Game Boy. Of course, I played the one on 64 and the one on the GameCube. Never the one on Game Boy, original Game Boy. So glad to have that. And Donkey Kong over there. And here was another game that I got for $2. Actually, it was part of the pile here of this Atari game, so I'm gonna move the back to the side. So they had $2, and they had that last one. I want to take it too, because I guess Poker Face Paul's Solitaire for $2 is worth it, but I didn't pay 10. Now onto this package here. So those were the finds that I got here, including the soundtracks, which I find a little bit more fascinating than the others. But here's onto the packages. Now this video is going to extend itself a little bit. If you want to jump cut from the finds, okay, I'll put a timestamp somewhere. But here I go. I'm going to unbox this one first because I don't want to show sensitive information, but because I just got this one recently. This was the one I got in February, from January to February. And you might be wondering, what is it? Well, I have my personal collection of these on top of the GameCube games on top of that, and yeah, here you have it. Wow, I could just take it right here and unwrap it as such, and there you have it. It's the version 32 sealed for this console. I collect these. One of the prouder parts of my collection that I have is that I have many versions of these. This is version 32 sealed, and I don't know if I'll unzip it one day or keep it as such. I want to mention the price. The price is outrageous, and I know, but still, I had saved up for this one way, and it cost me in total $255. 25. No, 200. Yeah, $250. Yeah, around there for this Canadian. So when I say that, I put 250 Canadian. So keep in mind, is that a better price than what I paid for? I think so, but it's in immaculate condition. Do I open it? Do I not? That's my personal decision. If I do, is it going to be away from camera? Again, I'm not sure. So I'm not going to be well, unwrapping it. I would be hypocritical opening it right now and showing that, but I don't know. I'll wait for that. So that's cool. 32. Oh, and I have this here. What is this? Oh, thank you. Enjoy. Hey, he has a clip. That's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna keep that. Enjoy for your purchase. So a Nintendo bag with some stuff. Nintendo Switch. I'm not sure what's that all about, but that's good. That's cool. So that's there. Version 32. There's 35 versions of that, and now here's the other one that I hadn't opened since 2020, and you guessed it. What it probably is in there, right? So there is 35 versions. I do think that. I'm trying to do this with one hand here. That I'm not going to cut my bed fabric either. Can I? Yeah, can I flip it like that? Yeah. And here's the other one that you could see through the bubble wrap. Whoops. And this is version 8. And so I got it out of the bubble wrap, and if I open this one up, this bad boy is version 8. So, one version 8. This I paid not more than $80 back in 2020. That's more than 5 years ago. And this I paid $255 sealed. And again, do I open this now? No, I'm gonna wait. So there's that for now. Those are the pickups. Thank you all for watching this video. I did my first unboxing, I think, on the channel, and I think it went really successful with what I got. Version 8, version 32. I have now, how many? Maybe over 11. I have to make a video of what I have up until then. That's gonna happen soon. So I got some two VHS tapes, or 3 if you count that I needed. Some Black Label, NES, 64. No GameCube games, look at that. But I got every other console imaginable, old school or not. So thank you all for watching and for staying tuned, and till next time.